YouTube, what's up, baby? This your boy Chose for Twos, right? One more time, baby. Hey, check it out. The concept, the concept of taking something that wasn't to be used for a particular purpose and making it work. It's ingenious to some. It's fabrication to some. It's recreation to some. It's jimmy rigging to some. And to our culture, it's, well, if you know, you already know. Hey, we're gonna look at some ideas on trying to make some things work that wasn't ordinarily designed to work in that fashion. Some things work better, and some things we just have to scrap and try over again. But just come back with us, and we're gonna do a short video here on something that I got on my mind. Peace. Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Chose for Twos one more time, baby. Just out here with a little something on my mind. I'm not riding anywhere today. Spade's parked right there, Jenny's parked right here. I'm sitting right here because the weather in North Carolina right now is about as unpredictable as our government. And so we're all kind of waiting to see what's going to happen. They're telling us we got tornado watches and warnings and freeze warnings, and right now it's about 65, 66 degrees outside, but we're getting all these warnings. But I just want to come on today and just kind of rap just a little bit because I was watching something on TV last night. I watched on YouTube the 10 NBA players that live beneath their capabilities, as far as their financial capabilities and being financially astute, making sure that they are good stewards of what they have been blessed with. And so it got me to thinking, and I look at some of them, the millions of dollars and hundreds of millions of dollars in contracts, and they're couponing. Not that they don't have the money to do what they want to do. It's just that they want to make sure that they're being frugal. It's not that they're cheap. It's that they just don't want to waste. And I happen to think about how much in our sport that we waste. And I was wrestling with a couple days ago, just to give you a good idea of what I'm talking about. I was wrestling a couple of days ago. I switched out my tour pack handles. I switched out the handles on it, changed them from chrome to black. And these things, if you're not careful, have a tendency to begin to get loose and mess up on you. And so you find yourself, I took it apart trying to see if I could fix it. I couldn't figure it out, so I bought another one. And now this one did the same thing. It started to get loose over usage and opening and closing. And so I said, well, time to buy another one. So every time I buy one of these things, a set of these things, I'm spending $40, $45, sometimes upward of $65 just to buy these handles and to redo the handles on the pack. And so I couldn't help but think how much money we waste on parts. Now we want our bikes nice. I do. I love the way my bike looks. I love Jenny and the way she carries me out there, and people give me the thumbs up, and it feels good. But I really don't want to just be out there just wasting money, putting parts on just so I can say I got this part of that part, because I really want to make sure I'm a better steward than that, because this is not the only obligation I have. I also have a family that I have to maintain, a family I have to take care of, even though we like to spend money in our sports. So there's a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of TikToks that speak to how much money we put in motorcycles, and how we just allow our bikes to take control of our wallets. And so I promised my wife I wouldn't do that. And so when I began, this thing got loose, and I go, so what do I do now? Do I buy another one? So I started looking for another. So I really didn't want to change out the entire thing and then have to buy the brackets to go with it. So I was going to buy another black one at a cost of about $40, $45. And then something struck me. I took it off and I began to look at it. And I went into my electrical kit that I already have. And in my electrical kit, I have just some little wire covers to run the wire through, heat them up, make sure you cover your wires. And I began to look at it. I bought a strap, I bought a buckle, because I was going to run a strap and buckle underneath so I could lock it a little better, so when even if someone was to open this, they wouldn't know this lock was here, so they wouldn't be able to open it. And I kept looking at it and realized, why don't I fashion a bushing to go in here, a rubber bushing, fashion it, put it in, and it take up that slack, and it also keeps that from shaking so it don't come loose quite as much. And so I did it. It didn't cost me 1 penny because it was something I already had. So all I did was took it and fashioned a bushing. I sealed it and I took it, I'll show you on this one, and I placed it just here where the handle opens. I sealed it on the bottom side so it left the top part pliable. And I don't have the key to this one, so I can't open it outright. But I left the top part pliable so the top part opens, and it acts almost as a bushing bearing. And it's pliable, it gives, but it takes up that slack. And where I had slack in here, now it's solid. And it operates just as it should. It opens, it closes, it's solid, it doesn't move, and it locks, just like it's supposed to operate. So people, we spend a lot of money when sometimes we could just sit down with a little ingenuity and fashion what we need on our bikes. Now, if you, I have the money to replace this. Don't think Chosen's broke all the way, but I have the money to replace it. But why should I spend $45 when I fashioned something out of something I already had in my hand, and it works better and hopefully long term than it was when I purchased it, because now I'm not worried about it shaking, so it won't have that give and take. I have a bushing in it which covers that. And so what I'm saying is, we spend a lot of money on our bikes. Let's make that money count. The money that we spend on things we don't have to, we could spend on another part. We could spend on another upgrade. We could spend on some of this expensive gas we get ready to spend when we head out to Tennessee in a couple of days. And so, but YouTube, I'm just spitballing here. But if you're like me, you like to make sure that you're good stewards of the things that you've been blessed with. Because although God got me, He expects more of me than to just waste. And so YouTube, I appreciate you. I didn't want to stay with it very long. I just wanted to holler at you just for a little minute to tell you, let's do what we can. Sometimes all it takes is to sit down, give it just a little bit of thought, and things will come to you. A lot of people think that when I purchased this 21-inch wheel for the front of Jenny, that I purchased the fender kit as well. I didn't purchase a fender kit to move, because I had to move the fender up about 3/4 of an inch. So what I did was I went over to Lowe's and I purchased pre-made brackets with pre-made holes. I come back, I bought the screws and the brackets. I come back and I fashion the brackets myself. So underneath everything, I have my fashion brackets that I moved the fender up 3/4 of an inch and put the screws and the brackets together. I had to do a lot of measuring, some cutting, some filing, but I made my own brackets because they don't make the brackets to move the fender up, and so I had to do it myself. And so that was just some things that you can do, man, and make sure that you're getting your bike in the way that you want it. Sometimes you have an idea in your head that you want, and something that they just don't make. And so what do? Well, I had a friend named Mr. Billy Green who did a lot of fabrication of metal and bikes, and he unfortunately perished about 2 years ago in a motorcycle accident out on 130 going toward Brunswick County. He and his wife were in an accident of no fault of his own. He was meeting a truck that was pulling a trailer. The trailer come loose from the truck and he perished. His wife was in pretty bad condition, but she survived. But he made some of the most beautiful bikes from his mind, from the things he could think of, and they were on the front of a lot of magazines. But he was great at it. He envisioned it, and he made it happen. That's how I did with Jenny. I knew how I wanted her to look, and I went about my way to make sure I had what I wanted. I hear Sensei when he talks about doing the same thing with his bikes, and now he's starting to pick up Softails and redo them and sell them, and to see the things that come from this man's mind and the way that he fixes his bikes is amazing. And Charlie Brown, the godfather of Gold Wings, some of his greatest creations began right in his mind. And so people, if you can think it up, if you can conjure it in your mind, if you can fathom it, if they don't sell it, find a way to have it made. If you have the ability, make it yourself. But I love it. I love being out here on this grind. I love having Jenny, and we get ready to do some rolling, baby. If this weather just don't want to let us be great. But as soon as this weather will allow us, we're going to get out here on these roads, and we're going to make some memories, and we're going to make some things happen. We're just getting out here, starting to get rolling. I started this channel in September, and we're doing okay. We could be doing a lot better, I know. Because when YouTube tried to push me into the niche, it tried to push me in the niche. I kind of rebelled and I backed out of it, and so it's going to have to find me another niche, or because I just want to be true to myself. I want to be true to why I got out here, and I just got out here to have fun. I got out here to carry my family along with me on some of these rides, because I have a lot of family who knows I'm out here on this bike, but they're not going to have the opportunities to go where I can go, or the nerve to go where I can go. And so, YouTube, thank you for just being patient with me and listening to me. But don't forget, little things you can do them yourself. That's my word for today. So I'm getting ready to get back in this house before this rain starts to come back down, and I'm gonna edit this video and I'm gonna shoot it out to you. If you like the video, do me a favor, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff that you do on YouTube. It's been your boy Chosen for Tools. We'll see you in a couple weeks, if the Lord allows, down in East Ridge, Tennessee, for some gold wings and some glizzies, baby. We'll holla. Peace.